Don't go, Trey. Hold on.
That's the audio that has to be played. That's the audio that the law enforcement is, they're controlling the narrative. They want you to see me as an aggressor. I'm not the aggressor. I'm the protector. I'm the
now
defender.
You're going to be able to subpoena, because that's a police station right there, and federal and state cameras and local. You're going to be able to get all that with audio and show it really happened. So Mark Twain said a lie goes halfway around the world before truth puts his pants on, but in the end, the truth wins.
They do nothing about these evil people across the street from our church that protest, that stalk, that intimidate and threat bodily harm.
Pastor, let me raise this briefly because, again, I think you said it in the press conference, but it was hard to find. It was just short clips of you in the national news. It was the top story, one of the top stories in the world yesterday. People really resonate with you standing up, for your congregation, your family. But he clearly, go back to what he was saying. I love how in the middle of the day, you're a real pastor. So, you're fixing the battery on one of the church buses. What is he doing? And then you go over, and he clearly throws punches at you.
Alex, I have a 52 bus fleet that picks up in an 80-mile radius. I spend $5,300 a week on bus fuel to bring children to church, to Sunday school, who have to also endure these insults every week. Racial slurs, the crotch grabbing, the exposing of one's breast and self. All right. I'm working on one of these buses. I'm replacing the starter and 3 batteries. Quote, "Hey, Tony, I'm going to rape your wife. I'm going to rape your grandchildren. The next time you leave your house, I'm going to kill every one of them. What the F are you going to do about it?" At that point, I set my keys down. I set my phone down. You see the video. That's what you see in the video. But you don't see the 5 minutes leading up to the video. That is on the surveillance cameras. Those cameras are federal cameras. They're surveilled by law enforcement from COVID restrictions 6 years ago. So at that point, I approach the individual. I run through oncoming 4-lane traffic. When I get to the shoulder of the road, I approach this man to tell him, "You can't speak this way. You can't, this is intolerable. This is obscene." He kicks his shoes off. He takes 3 swings at me and claws me on my left sideburn. He drew blood. The rest is in the video.
Well, you can clearly see that your fists aren't even up when you walk up. You lean back, you're trying to talk to him, and he charges you. So how in the hell?
He attacked me.
How did the police?
He attacked me. He attacked me, and 12 squad cars put me in handcuffs and booked me into the East Baton Rouge prison. Removed my street clothes from me. 2 men and a woman watched me strip naked, put me in orange jumpsuits, put me into a cell with 9 convicts, which became 17 convicts, some of which have been in there since Sunday, some of which have been in there for 2 weeks in that holding cell. I'm in there with this 51-year-old murderer who just murdered a 15-year-old boy on one of our bus routes. This man goes to the hospital. Why is he not in handcuffs? Why is he not in the prison? Why? Judgment is backwards.
You are leaning back. You're talking to him. He charges in, tries to punch you twice. Looks like he misses. Then connects to your right temple. Then only
right here,
then,
left temple, draws blood.
Then you turn in at that point and engage him, begin pushing him back. He hits you again, and then you start punching and bring him down. So you let him throw at least 4 or 5 blows, but I'm only watching it happen. How many connected?
Only one of those connected with my left temple and his girl claw. He kicked his Crocs off. So that's whenever in self-defense, you see the rest is in the video. And when you see the phone, I threw his phone out into the road because he was attempting to hit me with that weapon.
I saw that. He came at you with the phone. In fact, we'll slow it. Exactly. He first tries to hit you with the phone.
Am I a soldier of the cross, a follower of the Lamb, and shall I fear to own his cause? we want to talk about this meek and lowly Jesus, who was a babe in a manger wrapped in swaddling clothes. The Jesus that I know overturned the money changers' tables in the temple, braided him a scourge of small cords, and drove out the hypocrites. He said, this is a house of prayer. You've turned it into a den of thieves. And there again, we do not promote violence. You know, we have allowed the law to do its job, but the law is not doing its job. Judgment is backwards. They put me into the prison on second-degree battery, but these people are still out free today. So am I a soldier of the cross, a follower of the Lamb, and shall I fear to own his cause and blush to speak his name? Must I be carried to the skies on flowery beds of ease while others fought to win their prize and sailed through bloody seas? Are there no foes for me to face? Must I not stem the flood? Is this vile world a friend of grace to push me on to God? Sure, I must fight if I would reign. Increase my courage, Lord. I'll bear the toil, endure the cross, if I must bear the pain. And when that illustrious day shall rise and all thine armies shine in robes of victory through the skies, the glory shall be thine. So God's going to get glory out of this. Every lying tongue, the rest of that scripture in Isaiah 54, 59 and 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every lying tongue that riseth up against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. It's our job, not God's job, to condemn the liars. So hopefully this interview will condemn the liars. We're not getting a fair shake. No good people will get a fair shake from this wicked media that is pro-LGBTQ. So we have this problem in America. We have to destroy our great nation. So if we're going to destroy the nation, we have to destroy the family. If we're going to destroy the family, we have to remove the natural protector, the father, the provider.
Well, they are.
For those men that would condemn what I did, would you let someone rape your wife and children? You know, when you see that in order to produce, that you must obtain permission from those that produce nothing, when you see that money is flowing to those who deal not in goods but in favors, when you see corruption being rewarded and honesty becoming a self-sacrifice, when you see that your laws protect them against you but not you against them, then you may know that your society is doomed. Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged. That's where we are in America.
We'll get an update from you soon, and I appreciate your time, sir. You've been very gracious to give us this exclusive interview. But in the 3 minutes we have in closing, any other key points you'd like to add? I'd like to ask first. Obviously, you're going to go on the offense here. You're not going to let them spin this. The whole world sees what's going on. A little bit about who this guy is and who these people are, and then where you see this going. And obviously, have you filed charges yet that he assaulted you first, or what's going to happen?
So what's going to happen is we're going to get the remainder of the footage from these federal surveillance cameras, law enforcement cameras, and we're going to tell the whole story that led up to. And it was on a state highway. I never invaded anyone's private property. There was someone else that was videoing this from that home. All right. So what has to happen is the charges have to be dropped against me for second-degree battery. I'm now a felon, unable to have firearms, unable to travel. I'm on travel restrictions. There's $25,000 of my cash that God has trusted me to be a steward with in the hands of the state right now. That's why I'm able to be out doing this interview instead of still in the prison, which is highly unscrupulous and unethical that they've taken that money from us. All right. So what has to happen is the conclusion is this is an evil person who threatened and intimidated my wife and grandchildren.
Clear terroristic threats. Clear terroristic threats.
Bodily harm. Yes. And you cannot obstruct people going to and from the house of God nor threatening. My place of residence is right where I am. My place of worship is right where I am. I live on the property.
Look at the indictments in Minnesota of Don Lemon and others.
Yes. So, you know, these guys, they're all in it together. Destroy righteousness, destroy goodness. But we, the people, have had enough. It's Pride Month, and I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a revolutionary.
Happy, man. Man, I couldn't be happier. Hey, this is the time I go to jail. I'm glad.
I can say fuck you to your mom all I want. I can say I want to bend her over and fuck her in her ass.
Dad.
You are fucking going to jail.
This is assault.
No,
You better
fucking
your mouth.
battery.
I'll beat your head.
Fuck
you
you.
understand?
Fuck
Parker,
you.
get off of him!
Give me my property, you